Innocent until proven guilty. If and only if you are a human. But if you are a dog, then you are guilty by birth or maybe before birth. You know, no matter how innocent you are, no matter if you haven't tried to hurt anyone in your whole life, no matter how much you loved humans, no matter how many times you have helped humans, no matter how many lives of humans you have saved, no matter, no matter. Only matter is Supreme Court judges think that you are guilty. So they have decided to put dogs who are living in, in the campuses of colleges, hostels, bus stops, anywhere in those public places. They have decided to put them in those centers which do not even exist. So what will happen? They will create small centers where there is literally no space for dogs, and those dogs will die due to hunger or due to injuries or maybe some infections. So this is a death sentence to dogs by those so-called judges, Supreme Court judges, who should have decided using their brains and not their hatred towards dogs. It is a decision based on hatred. You know, what is judge's work? A judge should listen to both sides and then decide what is right, what is wrong. But here, they didn't care to listen about dogs. You know, uh, yeah, if I'll say something, it will be like, oh my God, it is, you know, disrespect of Supreme Court. But I don't care here. I no more respect Supreme Court. What they are doing, they, they can't give judgment on this pollution. So many people are dying due to pollution. Okay, as per one report, lakhs of people are dying every year due to this much pollution. But they are on pollution issue, they have closed their eyes because they fear government. They can't question the government. How dare you are manipulating the AQI data? People are dying. You should at least give correct data. And what is these grab orders? Grab 3, grab 4. These are again brainless things. So, but I'll talk about it in another video. This is only due to hatred towards dogs. Otherwise, usually dogs don't bite anyone without provocation. Lakhs of dogs, millions of dogs are living on the Indian streets. Wherever they are fed properly and not hurt every day, not beaten every day, then they don't bite. You give them food, you don't even need to show affection. They will show affection to you. They will love you. Dogs are dogs were, are, and will always be the best friends of human. They have been such a nice, you know, I will say they are much better than humans. You you don't need to fear every dog on the street, but I can't say about the every person on the street. Anyone could be a rapist. You need to fear that person. Anyone could be a killer who can kill you. You need to fear that person. But those rapists and murderers can come out on the bail. They are given parole. And sometimes Supreme Court, you know, totally just due to some technical issues in the evidence, they will say they will let go of the rapist, of the murderers, but not of the dogs who are innocent, who haven't done any crime. So, I would have understood if they have said, okay, every dog who bites anyone should be taken away to the shelter. Okay, that dog has done something to someone. Okay, you can take that dog. But what is the reason of taking all those dogs who are living peacefully? who are not biting anyone, who are not doing any harm to anyone. That is only and only hatred. Yeah, but what we can do? Government is also, quite. Otherwise, this, I think they are doing this. They are pushing this from back door. Otherwise, they would have said that we will implement ABC rules properly and there will be a solution. See, I don't want any dog to be on streets. Okay, I will be more than happy if there is no dog on the streets. But there should be a home to them. You can't just pick them up and throw them away in some center where there is no facility. Make proper shelters, make enough shelters, big shelters, proper shelters where there are CCTV cameras footage is available, where doctors are there, caretakers are there, enough food is available. Make sure those things are there. Then okay, that's good. But is it possible? No. Why? You can see a condition. You would have seen some videos where some centers were created for dogs, and they were not even going inside to give food. They were throwing from the roofs, and though thousands of dogs are in one small center, they're fighting with each other for food. So what happens? First, the weak ones die because they can't fight to take food. Old ones, weak ones, they die due to hunger. So how is this good? No. And forget about dogs here. You can see the condition of goshalas, for which our government keeps saying, there are so many people who keep saying go rakshaks and they'll save the cows. But what happens to the cows in goshalas? There are so many goshalas where cows literally die. Only money is taken on their name, but they are not taken care. So they die. So same will happen to the dogs. If you will take them to the centers where there's no enough space, there are no caretakers, proper caretakers, no staff, no doctors, no medicines, what will happen? They will die.